Hey,
You guys hear me?
yep,
Guys, I have no sound. Can anyone hear me?
Yes.
I can hear, yep,
Oh, okay, sorry, okay. I just got these blank stares, okay, okay. All right, looks like we're recording.
yes.
Alrighty. Well, welcome to the Traffic Commission, April 11th, 2024. Pursuant to Chapter 2 of the Acts of 2024, this meeting of the Traffic Commission will be conducted via remote participation. We will post an audio recording, audio video recording, transcript, and other comprehensive record of these proceedings as soon as possible after the meeting on the City of Somerville's website. Alrighty. Can I get a, excuse me,
Bless you.
can I see if we have a quorum, please?
Sure. Um, Commissioner Lathan,
Yes.
Deputy Chief Tierney. Deputy, you're on.
Yes. Yes. Here.
Lieutenant Rymel,
Here.
Lena Webb.
Yes, here as well.
Commissioner, we have 4 here and 1 absent.
Alrighty, let's go over the meeting ground rules. Let's listen to the other side, focus on our issues, not personalities, avoid questioning motives, and let's be polite. It's a wonderful group we have here. Okay, favorite form. So again, I'm sorry, I'm a little fuzzy today. Item number 1, acceptance of the minutes from March 21st, 2024 commission meeting. Can I get a motion to accept or deny these minutes, please?
Motion to accept.
Can I get a second, Ms. Webb?
Seconded.
All right, can I get a roll call vote to accept item number 1, please?
Sure. Lena Webb,
Yes.
Lieutenant Rymel,
Yes.
Deputy Chief Tierney,
Yes.
Commissioner Lathan.
Yes.
That is 4 yeas, 1 absent.
Wonderful. Item number 2, request for an accessible parking space at 22 Montrose Street. Who is here to present this item?
Through the chair, Adrian Pomeroy, ADA coordinator with the city of Somerville. I received the request for an accessible parking space at 22 Montrose Street from the Traffic and Parking Department. I reviewed the space in the application, which meets all requirements, and I recommend this be approved.
Wonderful. Discussion from the group. Hearing none, can I get a motion to accept or deny item number 2?
I'll make a motion to accept.
Lieutenant Rymel?
Second.
All right, can I get a roll call vote to accept item number 2, request for accessible parking space at 22 Montrose Street?
Okay. Lena Webb,
Yes.
Lieutenant Rymel,
Yes.
Deputy Chief Tierney,
Yes.
Commissioner Lathan.
Yes.
That is 4 yeas and 1 absent.
Wonderful, that is approved. Moving on to item number 3. Boynton Yards curbside changes, A, B, and C. Who is here to discuss these items?
Chair, my name is Justin Schreiber. I'm a senior planner in the mobility division at OSPCD. I'm here just to introduce these items, and then Suzanne, if you don't mind promoting Kevin Griffin to a panelist when you have a moment to present on them. These are the changes on Windsor Street and South Street that we discussed with the commission last month. I gave an overview of the Boynton Yards development. I gave an overview of the various conditions that were recommended to the planning board related to implementing the bike network plan in these locations, implementing bike facilities on South Street and on Windsor Street. Happy to review any of that information if you'd like. items A and B address those bike facilities, and item C is a piece of that to take some two-hour parking except by permit on an adjacent side street and make it permit parking only. Kevin and his team is the sort of proponent of the A and B and will be implementing the work to make this happen. So I'm going to turn it over to Kevin to present on these items, and I'm happy to give any background and review any information that was presented last month as well.
Good afternoon, Commission. Can you hear me? Kevin Griffin with Leg McCall Properties. Thank you, Justin, for the introduction. So I'm with the ownership of the Boynton Yards master plan development. So I have just a few slides. It sounds like Justin gave an update on some of the upcoming work and ongoing work at Boynton Yards at the last meeting. So I think I just need the ability to share, do a few slides if I can, just to reiterate some of the information that Justin shared last meeting.
Through the chair, Susan, I think that's a Zoom permission. Just Kevin needs the ability to be able to share screen.
I made him a co-host.
Okay, I think I'll be able to do it. Let me just see. Can you all see my screen now?
Yes.
So I'll run through some quick slides, and if you have any questions, feel free to interrupt, or you can wait till the end. I think it's fairly high level. So here to present some of the streetscape improvements, the Boynton Yards Master Plan Phase 2. Just a quick overview of the master plan as approved by the planning board a few years ago, and then some of the ongoing status of that build out, and then the streetscape improvements that are covered on the agenda today. So the Boynton Yards master plan includes about 1.8, 1.9, almost 2 million square feet of overall development within 6 buildings. The full build out is shown on the plan here. This was approved via the new Somerville zoning ordinance a few years ago, and current status on site is building 1 is 101 South, presently constructed. Building 2 is being completed next month, with a large park in between the two. And then over the next several years, we hope to develop similar areas around. Adjacent next door is a good landmark that you might know, the Taza Chocolate Building. 561 Windsor is also part of the development, and Arts and Creative Enterprise Hub for our project. Part of the development is one of our important highlights is mobility and focus on the bike culture. There's a huge bike culture at the first building that's been open up for a few years now, about 800 employees in the building, and many of them bike to work. We have a large bike storage room. So improving the bike facilities in the overall neighborhood, as well as just our development site, is a focus and extremely important to our development team. Here's a quick rendering just showing the plan, one day fully built out. And I've got a couple of quick aerials that were taken recently. Here's 101 South, building 1 that's fully occupied, and then building 2 coming online from a core and shell perspective next month. And some of these improvements around the streetscape ongoing and hopefully delivered in the next couple months. As well as another view showing Windsor Street, 561 Windsor, and South Street, where we're talking about these streetscape improvements. So just a quick plan that shows relative to building 2, that is the building that's under construction being completed, next to building 1 that's operational. The 3 items listed include a raised cycle track along Windsor Street going north-south, and then on South Street, a street level striped bike lane that will go the full length of South Street between Windsor Street and Hunting Street. North of these areas where we're talking about the agenda items today, on our development site next to the buildings that are completed or in the process of being completed, we also have a raised cycle track. And some of these future components will be completed and connected to connect the dots in future phases to really support that bike connectivity requirement that we need for our tenants and visitors in the community on site, and also people commuting through the area. Also noted is the third item, which is not necessarily part of our work, but as Justin noted, it's part of the agenda to change some of the parking on Hunting Street. Otherwise, that's really just the presentation I had. Happy to answer any questions or flip it over to Justin if he's better suited to answer anything.
Questions from the committee?
I have a question.
Yeah.
What is the, and I'm sorry if I missed this, what's the relative kind of timeline for rolling these changes out, these improvements? Like when are we looking at, kind of seeing the implementation of any of this?
Within the next 30 to 60 days, we're on track for that building 2, 808 Windsor Street to be completed. And so these are part of our permit requirements. The master plan conditions is to make these streetscape improvements. So it's really a matter of this process here, and then the construction team finishing up some of the sidewalks and other improvements, but hopefully all be done by the end of May in concept, but within the next month or two for sure.
Thank you.
Any other discussion or questions? Police, fire? Hearing none, can I get a roll call vote to accept the Boynton Yard curb changes A, B, and C, please? I mean, a roll call vote, a motion to accept or deny. Item number 3, A, B, or C.
I'll make a motion to accept.
All right,
I'll second it for you.
wonderful. Can I get a roll call vote to accept item number 3, Boynton Yard's curb use changes, A, B, and C?
Yes, Lena Webb,
Yes.
Lieutenant Rymel,
Yes.
Deputy Chief Tierney,
Yes.
Commissioner Lathan.
Yes.
That's 4 yeas and 1 absent.
All right, that item has been approved. Thank you so much to you both.
Thank you all for your time.
Thank you, Chair.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ken.
Thank you, Kevin. Moving on to item number 4, my understanding is this has been recommended to be tabled.
That is
So-
correct.
Can I get a acceptance or denial to table this item for item number 4?
I'll make a motion to table item 4.
Can I get a second? Ms. Webb?
Yeah, sure. Second.
You sure? You sure? Okay. All right, so can I get a roll call vote to table item number 4, Elm Street curb use changes, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, tabled for further discussion at some other.
Lena Webb,
Yeah.
Lieutenant Rymel,
Yes.
Deputy Chief Tierney,
Yes.
Commissioner Lathan.
Yes.
That's 4 yeas and 1 absent.
I wonder. Wonderful, wonderful. That was a great meeting, short and sweet, to the point. Thank you, Suzanne, for facilitating. Can I get a motion to adjourn this incredible meeting? Tierney? Captain Tierney?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
All right, can I get a second?
I'll second.
Wonderful. Can I get a roll call vote to adjourn this awesome meeting?
Lena Webb,
Yes.
Lieutenant Rymel,
Yes. I feel
Deputy
cheated.
Chief, Deputy Chief Tierney,
I look
Yes.
forward to this group every month.
was that a yes, Deputy Chief?
Yes. Do you hear me?
Commissioner Lathan,
Yes.
that's 4 yeas and 1 absent, and I know you all really want to stay, so.
All right, thank you guys so much. Cool beans, groovy tunes. Have a great evening.
Thank you.
Good night.
You as well.